Hello, I'm Caro Hart. I'm the CEO of the Citizens of Telford and the Wrekin. So our mission, our passion, if you like, is that we want to mobilise the might of the voluntary community and to some extent the social enterprise sector and add that to the huge social capital of the skills, knowledge and ambitions of the people of South Telford to really tackle social deprivation, to tackle it holistically, to tackle it right across all of the families and people, some 30,000 people in South Telford. Why South Telford? Well, South Telford is the area of greatest deprivation in Telford and the Wrekin borough. Of the 4 wards we're going to work with, half of the children live in poverty, and that is something that's just not acceptable. We also know that there are 7 neighbourhoods within those wards which are in the top 10% in the country of indices of multiple deprivation. So these are people who are as deprived as anywhere. There are thriving community centres. There are many groups and organisations and community groups and neighbourhood groups. But there is a sense that these aren't connected in a way that help people to find the support and the networking they want. And again, some people, for instance, one of our partners works with people with learning disabilities in their own homes. They need a little bit of extra help to connect in those ways. We also think that we have to, in some ways, tackle it now for the future. So a big element of the project is working with families, working with disadvantaged families to ensure that the parents are helped to get better parenting skills, that the kids are encouraged to learn to socialise and to connect within their community, because there's a lot of evidence that proves that this breaks the cycle of deprivation for some families and helps people to be better parents themselves in the future. The biggest part of the project is about aspiration. It's about giving people the opportunity to aspire for more, to want more, and to have a chance of getting it. It's a big part of the project which is about building capacity. It's about helping organisations to do more within the community, helping people to form organisations if they have a passion or they see a need in themselves or their neighbours. And we have a part of the project that's going to help those organisations, those little groups, to grow or to do the best they can at their own size. If they want to grow, to help them to constitute as a charity, and even to start getting funding for staff of their own.
My name's Kaya Bryant-Griffiths and I'm manager of Home Start Telford and Wrekin. Well, from my experience working with young families, social isolation is a huge problem. There's a lot of mental health problems, parents who aren't able to get out and don't have any support in the area, no family support, no peer support. We did a recent consultation with parents and they identified that they would like to find more information and find out what groups there are in the community and have support to access those groups. I think there's also a problem historically with lack of engagement with education, which leads to lack of opportunity and therefore deprivation. And if families are going to be successful and thrive in the future, they need support to get there, and they need that early on when the children are young and they're coping with parenting but also dealing with all that life throws at them. So having the support to do that and to thrive for the benefit of their children is hugely important.
So Ellie Wilkinson, manager of Brookside Central Community Centre.
Confidence, aspirations and dreams seem to be stifled when there's poverty around. Yeah. And you have to have those to be able to survive, and that is something that I would love to see happen, is people just getting knowledge, which is education. Knowledge makes power and allows them to be enabled and move forward and achieve things, which then will then filter through to their children because they've seen their parents do it. And I'm not sure if that actually answers the question, but for me it's about empowering people